Hey everybody, Punisher88 here, coming at you once again with another Thursday review. And today I'm reviewing Star Trek Green Lantern, The Spectrum War, issue number 3. So, to those of you who watch my reviews, you guys know that I like to start with the cover first, so let's check it out. Now, right off the bat, yeah, I dig this cover. Why? Well, for starters, I really like the colors here. I find they're very vibrant, they pop, and as you guys know, I dig that kind of thing. Now as for the artwork, I'm not crazy about it. I'm okay with it, but I'm not crazy about it. And lastly, well, I just really like seeing Green Lantern doing the Vulcan hand salute. I think that's awesome. So, from the cover alone, do I think this book's batting 1,000? Yeah, I do. But that's just the cover. Now it's time to get down to what I like to call the nitty-gritty. But before we do, I just want to take the time to mention to any new viewers out there, or any new subscribers to my channel, that if at any time during this review, or any of my past reviews, you notice that I look up and down at the camera quite a bit, or it sounds like I'm just reading to you guys, the reason for that is I keep my notes in front of me. Why? Well, there's a couple reasons. The first one being, with the notes, I find it helps the review flow a lot smoother. Second, with the notes in front of me, let's say I'm reading part of the review and I get stuck. I can backtrack and then keep going. And third, well, basically when it comes to memorizing text, it has never been one of my strong suits. So therefore, the notes are actually a help aid. So if you guys are cool with that, awesome. We'll get through this review and we'll be on our merry way. Sound cool? So what do you say we get started? So right off the bat, I just wanted to say, to put a long story short, a bunch of lantern rings of all colors went across dimensions into the Star Trek universe. Now, Federation employees, Klingons, and Romulans alike are wielding the power of their respective rings. Of course, those on the Enterprise are wielding the good guy rings, and their enemies, the bad guy rings. But so far, things have remained interesting and hard to predict. This issue opens with Green Lantern being friendly with the Star Trek characters as they explain what exactly is going on. Now, once again, I am simply amazed at how well paced and balanced this story is by Mike Johnson. It's not going too fast or too slow. But there's always something interesting brewing in one scene or another. This issue is very much a building issue, getting us from point A to point B, but the developments on the bad guy side are very compelling. Basically, every time we see the bad guys, the stakes are raised, but at the same time, the heroes seem to be twiddling their thumbs. That's because they're interested in getting more information and figuring things out. As always, the villains are reacting and doing bad things on impulse. Assuredly, things that'll basically bite them in the ass in the end. But the tension is rising very nicely. Johnson has also weaved in some Green Lantern mythos, with Necron very much looming over the story. There are no half measures with this series, and it's basically going full stop, pulling no punches with either property, building what could be the event of either the summer, or the fall, or the winter, whatever you want to say. But I think it's shaping up to be one hell of an event. Being a bridge issue, there's a lot of time spent with characters basically sitting on their hands. This, of course, serves the story as we need more info to understand the stakes and what's going on with the characters. But it's still slowing things down just a bit. Considering we have red, yellow, green, blue, and other lanterns flying around, it's understandable. The only issue I have with this series right now is how Kirk and Hal haven't put two and two together concerning Earth. I mean, they've established they're from different universes, but they're from the same place. I myself would love to see them discuss Earth and the differences at least a little bit. I continue to be impressed with Angel Hernandez's art. It's amazing. Which is, I think, appropriately comic book event level good. And I stand by that 100%. It can get a little rigid, sure. I mean, it's only natural that it can happen at times. But the Star Trek characters are incredibly close to their actor counterparts. It's almost scary. Layouts always look nice, and there's clearly some choices made to amp up or slow down the pace via the art. I really dig what Angel is doing with the lantern powers too, which are exciting and very fluid. I mean, they just flow. It's awesome. So all in all, to me, I find this is probably the most exciting, again, summer, fall, or winter series out there. I mean, I find it beats Secret Wars because it pulls no punches, and there are no half measures, and it's as exciting as they come. Sorry about that. My phone kind of distracted me. So I got some pros and cons. My pros are it's a well-paced and balanced story. There's a lot of interesting developments going on, and the lantern powers look great, and the layouts are fantastic. Now my cons are, this is a bridge issue, so for sure with a slower pace, setting things up on the villain side. And the good guys are sitting on their hands most of this issue. That's that. I like to see a 50-50 thing going on, not one side or the other. But anyway, so overall, if I had to give this book a score, I would give it a solid 9. It was still a great read. So there you go, folks. There's another Thursday review in the books. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give her a thumbs up. If not, give her a thumbs down. If I get a thumbs down, it just means I gotta work harder on pleasing you guys. That's right. Also, if you're into reviews like this one, take a look around my channel. I do a new one every Thursday and Saturday. Thursday being a current book, Saturday being one of either a back issue book, a hot topic book, yeah, I had to think there, or something that just really catches my eye. Also, if you're into unboxings, sorry, if you're into unboxings, I do one every 2 months since I'm a member of the Marvel Collector Corps. And if you're into backstories on lame comic book characters, well, every Wednesday, I usually pick one at random and I give you guys the dirt. Basically, who created them, when they made their first appearance, yada yada yada. And also, if you're into comic book hauls and whatnot, I got plenty of those too. And speaking of comic book hauls, I am going to be stopping by my shop later today, so I will do a haul video later. Alrighty? Also, while looking around my channel, make sure to comment on any video you like, because I love reading viewer comments. And also, like or dislike any video you see. Yes, I did say dislike, because let's face it, no one's perfect, right? And then, when all is said and done, before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. Alrighty? So that's it for now. So, I will see you guys later for my comic book haul, and then I will see you on Saturday for the weekend comic review. Again, I'm not 100% sure what I'm reviewing, so I'm going to keep it a surprise for you guys. Alright? Alright, so till then, this is Punisher 88, signing off. See ya!